just seeing them grow from the start, confidence growing and their techniques improving, we'd never ever take him somewhere else because he is just perfect.
I have 2 girls at AFAC, and we've been coming since it started at the beginning of 2019. They feel safe, and I think they feel encouraged as well.
I like my teachers, and they always encourage me when I need encouraging, and they make it really fun for me and the rest of my class. I feel very proud and happy and excited to meet my new teacher.
Noah finds motor planning and things like that difficult. You know, he tends to get that same teacher, so they definitely know what works for Noah, what to kind of keep going with, how we can kind of achieve the next thing. So it's really quite consistent and valuable.
It's really good, nice quality time spent with the grandies, and it's a great centre for families as well. She may have got a lot older, but never miss out on the green jelly after the swimming lesson, so that's always a given.
I wouldn't be driving 25 minutes past 2 swim schools to come if I didn't enjoy it.
The kids just enjoy it too much here and love all the teachers, so why move them somewhere else?
Caulfield. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. To begin, I would like to pay my respects to the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet, the Whadjuk Noongar people of the Noongar Nation, and also pay my respects to their elders past, present and always. And I extend that respect to any Aboriginal people online or in the room. I'd like to start the meeting, begin the meeting at 7:01, and just we have, I usually announce visitors. We don't usually have very many visitors, but we do have a special guest along with us tonight, and I would like to welcome our special guest, Roshan Joseph Biju from the SKM. Yeah, stand up. We want to know who you are. Councillors, introducing Roshan. He's a fantastic badminton player from our Armidale club down at the arena, and he has just won, and I'm going to read it out because I'll get it wrong otherwise. He has just won the Under-17 National Individual Championships for 2024, and it was held in Ballarat, Victoria from the 29th of September to the 2nd of October, and Roshan actually won gold in 3 categories. He won the Under-17 boys singles, the boys doubles and the mixed doubles. So he's here tonight for us to congratulate him and be proud of some of the sports people that the Armidale district produces, and I thank his family and supporters for coming along as well tonight. Roshan also won on that same competition the Val Nesbitt Sportsperson Trophy in the Under-17s category, and this trophy was awarded to this athlete who exhibited a high level of leadership, teamwork, fairness and respect within their age group. And of course, Roshan is very deserving of that award. I have been following Roshan's career just a little bit because I first awarded him a trophy at the Armidale Arena, I think when he was, I don't know, about that tall, very, very much younger. And it's wonderful to see you continue with your career, Roshan. So all the best for the future, and we look forward to seeing you possibly at the Olympics, as is your dream. So thank you very much. Right, now we have a record of attendance, apologies and leave of absence, and feel free if you'd like to leave, you can at any time, it's fine. So we have, like I said, record of attendance, apologies, leave of absence. So we have a previously granted leave of absence for Councillor Busby, and we have an apology from Councillor Silver. We don't have any... and Councillor Stoneham, sorry, she was... Her seat is behind a screen. And Councillor Stoneham is a late apology. Advice of response to previous public questions taken on notice. There isn't any. Public question time. Do we have any questions from members of the public tonight? If so, have you put your name on the piece of paper that's floating around? If not, we will move on. To applications for leave of absence. We do have one application for tonight, and that is from Councillor Michael Hancock, who has requested a leave of absence from Wednesday the 20th of November 2024 to Monday the 25th of November 2024 inclusive, and that includes one council meeting. Could I have someone move approval of that? leave of absence. Thank you. Councillor Walinga has moved. Is there anyone opposed? No one's opposed. Thank you. That's carried. Petitions. Brings us to petitions. Have councillors got any petitions for presentation tonight? If not, we'll move on. Confirmation of minutes. Could I have someone confirm that the record of the previous meeting held on the 28th of October represent a true and correct record? Thank you. Councillor Joy has moved. Is there anyone opposed? No one opposed. Thank you. That's carried. Announcements by the person presiding without discussion. Councillors, you have those on your desk. It's been a fairly quiet week as far as meetings for me goes. And they will be attached to the minutes for anyone who is Councillor Sargison.
On the Friday, 1st November 2024, the artist, I attended that.
Fantastic. I'll put you on the list of attendees. Thank you very much. That takes us through to questions by members of which due notice has been given without discussion. There aren't any. Reports. We have Councillor Sargison. Thank you. It's fine. We just don't want to be recording everything. So it brings us to the City Audit Report. And we have Councillor Peter. Are you prepared to move receipt of those minutes?
Yes. Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to move the receipt of the Audit Committee report held on 29th October 2024, subject to any correction. I don't have any.
Thank you. Councillor Peter has moved. Is there anyone opposed? No one's opposed. Thank you. That's carried. Takes us through to the report itself, and it begins on page 2, 1.1, Review of Financial Management Systems and Procedures 2023, with the recommendation coming on page 5. Page 6, 1.2, Office of the Auditor General, OAG, reports pertinent to the City of Armidale, with the recommendation coming on page 15. Page 16, 2.1, Office of the Auditor General, OAG, Performance Audit, Management of Staff Exit Controls in Local Government Entities, with the recommendation coming on page 22. Is the Chair prepared to move all of those items?
Yeah, I moved, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone opposed? Thank you. That's carried. Takes us to the Technical Services Committee meeting held on the 4th of November. Is the Chair prepared to move receipt of those minutes?
Thanks, Chair. I would like to move the minutes of Technical Services Committee meeting held on Monday, 7th of November 2024, subject to any corrections, which I don't have any.
Thank you. And we'll just correct that to it's the 4th of November. Councillor Virk has moved those minutes. Is there anyone opposed? No one's opposed. Thank you. That's carried. Takes us to the beginning of the report, which starts on page 27, 1.1, Villatella Villatella Park Drinking Water Fountain. The recommendation on page 29. Page 30, 1.2, New Boundary Road Management Agreement, City of Armidale and Shire of Serpentine Jarrahdale. Now, there's a confidential attachment to this report, so if anyone wants to speak about that attachment, let me know, and we'll have to go behind closed doors. If not, we will move on. 1.3, Wollaston Avenue Road Rehabilitation. Likewise, we have confidential report and attachment with this report. So would anyone like to speak about that? If not, we'll move on. Thank you. And the last page, 34, is a councillor item from me. Chair, are you willing to move all of those items?
So moved, Madam Mayor.
Thank you very much. Chair has moved all of those items in the technical services report. Is there anyone opposed? No one's opposed. Thank you, that's carried. Now we come to the Community Services Committee meeting held on the 5th of November. Deputy Chair, are you willing to move receipt of those minutes?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, willing to accept the minutes of the Community Services Committee held on Tuesday, 5th of November, subject to any corrections, of which I have none.
Thank you very much. Councillor Hetherington has moved. Is there anyone opposed? No one's opposed. Thank you, that's carried. And the items begin on page 38, 1.1, single-use ban at city events. Sure, that should say single-use plastic ban. But we'll move on. The recommendation comes on page 39. Page 40, 1.2, repair cafe, with the recommendation coming on page 41. And page 42 has 1.3, containers for change, with the recommendation on page 43. Is the Deputy Chair willing to move all of those items?
So moved.
Thank you. Is there anyone opposed? No one opposed. Thank you. That's carried. Takes us through to the Chief Executive Officer's report of the 11th of November. Could I have someone move receipt of that report, please? Councillor Peter has moved. Is there anyone opposed? No one opposed. Thank you. That's carried. First item on page 46, we have 1.1, 2023-24 CEO Performance Review and Key Performance Indicators for 24-25 for the Chief Executive Officer. I'm going to move that to the end of the meeting where there is a confidential report attached that we haven't had the chance to discuss yet as a group. So I'll move that to the confidential section of tonight's agenda. And we'll move to the next item, which is on page 47, 1.2, Councillors' Information Bulletin, issue number 18 of 2024. Could I have someone move the recommendation, which is on page 48? Councillor, are you moving?
No, I've just got a clarification about what's mentioned in the report on the first page, I guess. It's just regarding where referral items are at, and that I just wanted to note that I'd sent my referral form on the 19th of September, where it's listed here as saying awaiting councillor.
Okay,
So
I think that we can raise that at another point, but if we could just move move receipt of that report at the moment,
and
then
receipt, yes.
Thank you. And you can raise a question about the internal the information that's in there with the CEO later. We have Councillor Keogh moving receipt of that report. Do we have anyone opposed? No one's opposed. Thank you. Sorry, it wasn't a report, it was an information bulletin. Thank you. If no one's opposed, that's carried. That takes us back to the beginning of the agenda. Where we have motions of which previous notice have been given. There aren't any. Urgent business approved by the person presiding or by decision. There isn't any. Matters for referral to standing committees without discussion. Are there any matters for referral tonight, councillors? Councillor Mosey?
Could I please refer a consideration of a business case for a nursery to whoever the appropriate committee is, please?
And I'm assuming you mean plant nursery, not a children's nursery. Thank you. Are there any further items for consideration tonight? No. Okay, thank you. That means we'll now move to 14, matters requiring confidential consideration. And I will ask that the CEO...
The CEO would like to declare an interest in this item, and along with the executive will be leaving the room. And I understand the live streaming will also cease at this point.
Okay, councillors, I will ask someone to move that we go behind closed doors for this discussion. Thank you. Councillor Peter has moved. If there's no one opposed, thank you. That's carried. I will ask members of the public and request that you leave as well. Thank you. We are considering this item confidentially.